Hi, in the second video I want to tell you what a typical TALMA school day looks like. It's going to start early. Buses leave at about 6:30 a.m. You'll get to your school by 7:30 and you'll be teaching by 8. From 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. it's going to be non-stop teaching action with a couple of recesses scattered in between. After 1 p.m. then you'll go back to wherever it is that you're staying. I want to tell you about the cultural differences between American students and Israeli students. Israeli students, they're a little bit warmer, they're a little bit friendlier, they're a little bit more informal. So they're gonna hug you, they're gonna call you by your first name, they're gonna try to invade your personal space, and like any kid, anywhere, they're gonna test your limits.
I learned a lot about relinquishing some of my control as a teacher while doing TALMA. And it felt really good. It was a good experience in that sense.
In my school in Israel, 175 kids would sprint in 175 different directions. Kids would go everywhere. Some would dance. Some would stay in the classroom and ask us if we could watch YouTube videos. Some would want to talk to us and practice their English. Some would go and just kind of go outside and have a nice 15-minute nap on one of the chairs out in the sun.
The classroom management style seems to be really different, the behavior management, but also that relationship between students and the teachers is a little more lax than it is in the US. And I think that can be an adjustment for some incoming teachers, especially if they're at charter schools or really structured schools.
That's, I think, speaks to the differences in culture and the challenges that it put in front of us as American teachers. But as I always say in my job now, I mean, if it's boring, it's not fun. I don't want to do it.
You're going to be teaching with an Israeli co-teacher. It's a very important relationship. You guys are going to make a lot of choices together. Who takes the lead on behavior management? How is lesson planning going to work? How is teaching going to work? Who's teaching what and when? Those choices will depend on your experience level. You might be coming from 5, 6, 7 years of teaching experience, or some of you might just be starting out your teaching career. Same goes for the Israeli co-teachers. In all cases, Israeli co-teachers will be helping you bridge the cultural gap when you get there.
I was very structured and planned, and Shuki was very much like, Matt, you just need to calm down. You're doing great. It's fine. And immediately Shuki and I not only became, I think, a really good teaching team, but also just really good friends as a result. And I remember there's specifically a day in the TALMA curriculum where the 5th graders read the story of the tortoise and the hare. And Shuki and I actually acted out this story for our students. And it was the perfect assignment of characters because I'm very methodical like the tortoise, and Shuki is very energetic like this hare. So we were acting this out for the students. And they just thought it was hilarious because it was so representative of both of our personalities.
If you have any questions, go to the URL below or email us. See you in the next video.